YouTube. If you don't already know, my name is Trish. I am the founder of Lila's Lip Gloss and also the creator of Be Real Ladies, a non-for-profit organization focused on creating windows of opportunity for young women through mentorship and networking. If you're interested in learning more about Be Real Ladies, go ahead and send me an email. That email address will be linked in the description box below. Dance break in celebration of all 10 new subscribers and 103 views. Y'all is lit. What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing? I hope you're feeling just as good as I am. So first of all, if I look tired, maybe it's because I am, okay? It's 5 something in the morning. Well, it's 6 now. I've been up since 4:05 and I had to get ready. You know, I had to get cute for y'all. You guys deserve the best of me. So I'm gonna give you the best of me, okay? So excited to share this journey with you. Like, this journey is gonna be something so different and like so untraditional, because I wanna give you full vulnerability. I don't want to just share my glory with you guys. I wanna show true transparency, true vulnerability. And I want you guys to really learn from any mistakes that I come into. And I want you to see them and experience them firsthand with me. So that's what's gonna be very unique about this series that we're gonna get into. Granted, the title does say what you need to know before you become an entrepreneur. This is gonna be the story of my before I even started with the idea of Lila's Lip Gloss, and then from there, dive through everything with me for the next 5 weeks, okay? So if that's something that you're interested in doing, please subscribe and stay tuned, because I promise you will not be disappointed at all. So let's go ahead and get into the topic. What's up, you guys? As the description already states, we're going to talk about what you need to know before you become an entrepreneur. So, a lot of people want to become an entrepreneur. You're looking at one. I started Lila's Lip Gloss last year, and my God, was it a process. I will tell you the worst part of this process, honestly, was taking my time, literally taking about 4 to 5 months of true creativity and building and creating and developing, and no pressure, not missing sleep, not missing meals, still hanging with friends and enjoying my life. And then the day of my launch, when I launched all websites and social media, well, actually it was 9 days before. It was 9 days before that. I went to purchase my domain name and someone already had it. Yeah. So the original name was Opulent Beauty and someone already had it, which shook me, because when I originally checked back in September, the domain was available. But when I checked in January, they started Opulent Lip Gloss in October of 2020. So I had just missed it by 30 days, noticing it, of course. So everything had to be changed from that point. And I was determined to not change my dates. Like, that's one thing that I did. I said, come hell to hot water, excuse my language, I'm not changing dates. I have to learn how to adapt and get that done, because I worked for a Fortune 500 company. You didn't get the luxury of saying, oh, a problem arrived, but this is due, so I'm gonna have to change the date of when it's due. No. You have to figure that out, and you have to produce. And if I can give that kind of quality to a Fortune 500 company, then I can give that quality to myself. And so I hold myself accountable, and I do exactly the same thing. When I say those 9 days were very stressful, they were stressful. I had to come up with a new name. I was keeping my brand, but I feel like it was an opportunity to tweak it and really get my message across with its name. Lila stems from the South African Kiswahili word meaning black beauty, which goes into the whole idea of redefining the standard of beauty. And once again, that's in the previous video. So I'm giving y'all little nuggets. I don't know if y'all know this. I'm giving you a little nugget. So anyways, that's my story of how I got to where I am. And so far, it's been quite exciting. I have reached Canada, I have reached Lagos, Nigeria, and all across the United States of America so far. And it's really exciting, you know, to see these people that are interested in my product and to know that I have something so special for you guys in store. Like, the word luxury is not going to be used loosely. So be sure that whatever you receive, there is a lot of love that's going into this product. There is a lot of time, effort, and energy going into this product. And that's what I want to convey to you guys. With whatever business venture that you choose to go into as an entrepreneur, make sure that you're giving it your all and you're putting your best into it, because it will show in your work. All of your efforts is being consistent. I can honestly say, from the moment I started really hitting the ground running this year, I have been consistent every day. Now, there are some things that I had to tweak and I am still working on, because I did some research and there is a thing called a burnout, which I know a young lady personally a couple years ago, it happened to her. She worked herself she worked herself to the bone, to the point she ended up in the hospital. And it's like I wasn't even thinking about that. But I had to ask myself, why are you working this hard? Like, why? What is it that's pushing you to stay up for 36 hours, 42 hours, 18 hours, take a nap here, miss a meal, not eating? Like, what's causing this? What's causing you to separate yourself from other people and be isolated and just head down and go? There should still be a balance. There can be a balance. You just have to figure that out and create it. So what I did for me, I studied other people and I made connections from when I worked corporate to my personal life. And the exact same thing I did there, I can treat myself and love myself and still give good quality to my business the same way. And so we're gonna find out if I'm right or if I'm wrong. If you stay tuned and subscribe and go through this journey with me, I promise you guys won't be disappointed by a long shot. That is a fact. Many times people like to share their stories and it's after the fact. A lot of times when people share their entrepreneur success, we see the glitz, we see the glam, or we get a glimpse of the busy life, but we don't get a glimpse of what it took to get there. So I want to show you the frustration. I want to show you the obstacles. I want to show you the turmoil. I want to show you the setbacks. I want to show you the real process that people endure when they're going on their journey of becoming an entrepreneur. I want you guys to go through it all with me, and I want to share the joy and the success with you guys. Lord willing, okay? So I want you guys to be there with me through all of this, and I want to show you guys true transparency. I genuinely would love to be vulnerable with you. And, you know, my mother always said, take what you can and toss what you can't. You know, I don't expect everyone to, you know, see my story and be like, oh, that's me right there, that's me, or whatever. But I'm sure there's something that everyone can learn. I'm sure there's something everyone can take from anybody's story. And that's why I'm always open to hearing what you guys have to say. So drop something in the comments, any given point. Maybe you're on this journey with me as an entrepreneur just starting out. What tips and tricks do you have for me? What suggestions can you give me? And I would love to demo them out live in color, and you can see what results I get. So, in addition to that, I also was studying up on 50 of the most successful entrepreneurs ever. And I took what they said and I decided to do a 41-day challenge of everything they said. Okay? So I'll give you an example. Something that one entrepreneur said, I unfortunately did not write their names next to what they said. It's a lot of people. But I will put a link to that video in the description box below. And you guys, if you haven't seen it, I'm telling you, it's really exciting. And I think it's worth watching. It's very insightful. So I'll go ahead and, you know, share with you. But one person said, don't avoid mistakes, just adjust, learn, and go. Another said, a really good entrepreneur, and I'm gonna ad-lib this one because he really explained it, but I don't know it word verbatim. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he said you have courage, you have genius, okay? You're born with genius, so if you don't have it, you just don't have it. But courage, you can develop. And courage is really being able to face adversity. And I just thought that was just like so powerful. I really, really did. Another one was consider all loss, be ready to accept it, and learn to adjust. One individual said, don't be the best, be dangerous. And lastly, sound crazy, but be right. All right now, I know I sound crazy right now, but neither one of us know if I'm right. So if you want to know if I'm right, go ahead and subscribe. Tune in, you guys, because we have several more weeks of goodies in store. I'm going to be dropping clips in my videos every Monday of what I endured for the previous 7 days. We'll go into a nice discussion about it and get ready for the next roller coaster to come. All right, you guys, so that's all I have for you today. If you haven't already, go ahead, click like, turn those notifications on, subscribe, and share. So I have a really exciting challenge for you guys next week. The first 200 people to subscribe. Actually, tune in next week to find out. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Chaos and craziness of the world had occurred, and I've always been obsessed with beauty. I've always been obsessed with making other people feel good. I've always been about other people. So one day I was putting on my lip gloss and I was in the mirror and I looked at myself and I gained a lot of weight. I've always been fluffy, but I gained a lot more weight. And when I looked in the mirror, there was, so happened, a commercial on, and none of the women looked like me. Like, none of them looked like me. We can take race out of it. I mean, physically, they did not look like me. And it was like, okay. But then I get on social media and I see all these girls, like all these women that resemble that same image that I saw on national television. Or I see these girls that they have like low self-esteem or a lot of self-hate. And it's just like, no, like, we have a problem here. And that's when I decided to come out with the luxury lip gloss line that is all about redefining the standard of beauty. Okay, so if you haven't watched my very first video, you can go back and watch that video, and that way you'll understand more about Lila's lip gloss and why I created it. I just wanted to share that just in case you haven't seen it and you can get a glimpse of what I'm talking about.